Welcome back to part two of Captain Eddie's favorite record covers. I had a part one that I showed, and it was inspired by after reading this book, and this book by Johnny Morgan and Ben Walder. Uh, p- uh, they compiled their favorite record covers, both jazz, rock, whatever. And I just decided to do the same from my pile behind me. And so if you saw my part one, I featured a lot of the records there, and I'm going to finish it with the rest of my records here. T-Rex. Look at that album cover. You know, the photographer, I don't know if he meant to make it look like this. It's eerie. It's um, it's off focused. Anyway, T-Rex. Oh, okay. This record of Styx, it's called Grand Illusion. Look at that artwork. I mean, I can't explain it actually. I don't know what, Grand Illusion, it's an illusion of sorts. Well, I don't want to take this out anymore, but, and two eyes, just nice. Just nice. Okay, this is an old record by Rod Stewart. It's called Atlantic Crossing, and shows him with really big bell bottoms, and the artwork was really fantastic. Good record cover, right? Oh boy, this is so iconic. Donald Fagen, The Nightfly, featuring an old recording booth or a radio booth, and you can tell by the old turntable, smoking Chesterfield non-filters, and it's just fantastic. Look at that. Look at that cover. So nice. You'll recognize it anywhere. One of my favorite records. Cat Stevens, Tea for the Tillerman. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a hand painted, I don't know, it's probably a hand painted watercolor. Well, I love it. Cat Stevens. His name now is some Hebrew name. Aha! The Royal Scam. Look at that cover. Wow. The guy sleeping in an apparently in cement, some slab of cement, and then it looks like buildings with gargoyles on top. With gargoyles. I don't know what it's like monsters on top of the buildings. Wow. What a cover, right? Really. And the way this record was recorded is just superb, like all other Steely Dan records. Michael, Donald Fagen, and was really a meticulous guy with all the recordings. Okay, this is likewise a very interesting cover. This is Carly Simon's "Boys in the Trees," and if you look at it, she's it looks like an old room, an old house with litter, with leaves, and wow, look at it. That's gorgeous, isn't it? So nice. Carly Simons. Okay. Boss Cags moment. Boss Cags moments. Look how nice. It's a sunset with a dog in the beach, a rocky beach. It looks like a pretty bad beach, but beautiful sunset. And he's looking out, and he loves it, and you love it. And the photographer really hit it with this one. Boss Cags moments. All the Santana records, as I said before, are nice, but there are some exceptions to the rule. And this is one of them. Look at this. I think this is Santana 3. Look at that. Wow, right? Mind blowing. Gotta take some to appreciate it. Nice. Well, we're coming down. We're coming down. Okay, look at this one. This is the first LP of Elvis Presley. I'm not going to take out the cover anymore, but if you can see him, this was released in 1956. One of my oldest records in my pile. Look at that guy sing his lungs out. And this is the first time that I think they ever recorded a rock and roll record like this, like what he did. And it just hit the charts. Elvis Presley. Wow. Also, quite interesting is the ELO covers. Look at this. So nice. It looks like Aladdin. You know, looking at this magic vase. Look at it. So nice, right? ELO. Oh, coming close, coming close. This is the Doors. And it's called Strange Days. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at the cover of this. You know, it looks like the strange guys from in a circus. And iconic, right? The Doors. Wow. This one just says it all. Woodstock. How beautiful is that cover? It really just... Do you know that these two guys are still married until today? I have a picture of them today. They try to wrap themselves up with the same kind of blanket just to redo this shot. And look at how iconic this record is. It's a 3-record set of the most beautiful concert ever in history. 3 days of fun and music. Woodstock. This is another record or records that really are well thought of, the Stevie Wonder records. But this one in particular just blew me away. You know, it's got inner visions. Probably Stevie Wonder wanted to, that's probably him looking up to the sky. I don't know how to explain it, but so nice, right? Okay, this one is the simplest cover of all. It's called Live at Leeds. It's actually, I can't take it out anymore because it's made of paper, and unfortunately, through the years, my paper broke. But it's still the original with all of the contracts. Inside this record are contracts, original contracts of The Who during that time. And with tickets, with everything. This is such an iconic record. And I'm so sorry that my paper record, this is just made of paper, mind you guys. It just says The Who Live at Leeds and made of paper. And it's stapled together. Okay. Okay. Alright. Another Who record that's really iconic, of course, is Who's Next. They just took all 4 members of The Who, Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend and everybody else, took a leak in this post in the middle of nowhere where this post is. Look at it. It's really strange, right? What an album cover. It's just Who's Next? Who's next to take a pee? I guess. Yeah. Okay, coming close to the end. Look at that picture of the U2, The Unforgettable Fire. Look at that beautiful cover. It's the color combination of this album cover is magnificent. Look at that. Okay, this is a Doobie Brother record, and it's called Living on the Fault Line. And it's the iconic Trans-Pacific or Trans-Ocean or Trans building in San Francisco by the fault line. Just fantastic. Look at that. Just such a nice album cover, right? Beautiful. Wow. Haven't heard this record in a while, but I will. Anyway, we're all in quarantine, so okay. Dire Straits. Simple, cloudy, lightning. The photographer, I don't know if this is really a picture or, you know, it looks like a picture. If the photographer was able to capture an actual lightning strike, who knows? But it's one of my favorites. Super Tramp, another nice favorite of mine. Okay, this bunch of records. Jethro Tull is another one that really gave every single album of theirs thought of. This is their first record. It's called This Was of Jethro Tull. Look at them. Isn't it fantastic? Look at them. Look at their pictures. You know, they made it seem that they're in the I don't know, maybe late 1800s or 1900s. I don't know. Look at this. Really strange. But beautiful album. It's still bluesy. Jethro Tull with a lot of blues in this record. If you haven't heard this one, you've got to. This is another Jethro Tull record that I really love. It's called Stand Up. And look at that artwork. Beautiful. And to make it more beautiful, it stands up. Stand up. Of course, Jethro Tull will not be complete without showing Aqualung. This actually scared a lot of kids during the time it was released. He looks weird, he looks strange, he looks scary. And I really don't know what the artist really wanted to do here, but I love it anyway. Okay. Derek and the Dominos. Beautiful artwork. Look at that. Derek and the Dominos. Layla. Probably Patty Boyd, maybe. Crosby, Stills and Nash. They were walking, they saw this old house with this old sofa sitting in front that was falling apart. They liked it, they sat down, the photographer shot it, and there it is. Their best LP ever. Here it is. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. UB40, Rats in the Kitchen. Classic, huh? Look at all the colors. Beautiful colors in this album. Of course, you can't have a best album cover without Disraeli Gears with the cream. Another psychedelic type artwork. This is one of my favorites. Larry Coryell's, it's just called Coryell, and he is with his family. He's with his family, and they seem to be like in a brook or a stream, and they're by nature. They look, all of them are nude, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful album cover. It's called Coryell, and this is the first time. This is where the song "Sex and Beautiful Woman" came out, and this is the first time that Larry Coryell actually tries to sing. I think it's his first and last to sing. Eric Clapton's 461 Ocean Boulevard. This is when he came back from drug rehab, tried to make a go of it again, and rented this house in Florida and recorded this iconic record. Look how beautiful that regular house. But boy, I love this album cover with the pine tree. A pine tree with a palm tree and a coconut tree in front. So nice. This one is also very nice. I have to take it out so you can see it. Okay. This is Jackson Browne's For Every Man. Look at that. Look at that artwork. And see, it also goes like this. There, see? Look at that. That's the inside of the cover, and this is the inside. This is the outside. Super, right? Jackson Browne, For Every Man. Okay, coming down to my last 5. 2 Blood, Sweat, and Tears records. This one is the first one, called Child is Father to the Man. This is with Al Kooper. First and only time with the Blood, Sweat, and Tears. In fact, he was very instrumental in the success of this record. Each one of them have their midget show, seated in front of them. Fantastic cover, right? And this one's another Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It's called Mirror Image. Look at all the eyes. I hope you can see it, but I didn't take out the record cover anymore. All the eyes. Fantastic, right? Okay, coming down to my last 5 records. Janis Joplin, Big Brother and the Holding Company. Cheap Thrills. Look at that cover. So nice. It's a cartoon. Coming down to the last. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. You can't get any better than this. This is considered the #1 record in the Rolling Stones top 500 records. This is #1 right here. Look at that album cover. All of these guys are all popular. I just can't mention them each one right now. But if you have these records, if you can name everybody that's placed there, you're good. Another one that's super iconic is Beatles Abbey Road. Look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, this is so iconic. Don't have to mention anymore anything. This is another multicolored one. It's by John Anderson. It's called In the City of Angels. Look at that beautiful cover. John Anderson is the singer of Yes. And he did a solo LP, and this is the cover. Okay. And last but not the least in my record pile, I have so many other records there, but I want to show, but I just don't have any more time. I didn't even touch my jazz records. Brothers and Sisters of the Allman Brothers Band. I think this is the son of Dickie Betts. I'm not sure. He's in a field of leaves. It looks like fall at this time, and he's just looking around. What a beautiful, serene, calm picture. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of my favorite record covers inspired by this book. And hope you like it. My next video will probably, I'm going to review some of my speakers, which I don't see too many reviews in the net, so I'm going to do that if you're interested. Anyway, if you like my thing, just press the like. And I don't know if I have a subscribe button in my, if I do, subscribe, you know. So, well guys, do take care and stay safe. That's it. Till the next time. This is Captain Eddie saying, rock and roll, man.